Let's work on our hip strength, mobility, flexibility, as well as a little bit of glutes and the upper leg muscles. My name is Mags and I teach yoga, bar, and weightlifting. And these exercises I'm going to show you today are from some of those classes I teach. Join me on the mat. Quick reminder, these videos are for educational purposes only. If you have questions about your body, talk to your doctor or your personal trainer. This first exercise really works that outer hip. I'm gonna lay flat on my back, and in between my knees, I'm gonna place either a yoga block, a small Pilates ball. You can also roll up a large towel just to have something in between your knees so your knees can squeeze together as we rotate the lower ankles and the leg outward. It really starts to burn that outer hip. Try it with me. To our back, my feet are about hip width apart, knees are bent, and I'm gonna place that object between the knees. And then bring your feet up to tabletop. Squeeze into that block or that ball to open that lower leg, pulling your ankles apart. It's a small movement. Aim for about 3 sets of 10. Rest in between sets. For this next exercise, I'm going to start on my knees, extend my outside leg, pad this knee that is working so it doesn't hurt. Bring the arms to surrender arms. Hips are facing forward like headlights. Grow tall through the spine. Then let the side body bend away from the extended leg. This works on our kneeling side glute medius for stability and trains our lateral hip stability. Make sure not to collapse. If this becomes too easy and you're not getting enough out of it, you can always add a weight to this inner arm. Let's do a clamshell together. So I'm gonna come to my side and I'm gonna rest my forearm on the ground for support. My knees are stacked. My spine is nice and long. My neck is in line with my spine. Now bring those ankles together and then bring them off the floor a few inches. And then open and close this upper leg. If you do this maybe 10 to 15 times, 3 sets, resting in between, and you need a little bit more, you can always add a weight or a yoga block on this top leg. Don't forget to do the other side. After clamshells, let's do hip lifts. So again, my forearm is supporting my body. If this hurts, put a blanket or something under that arm. We are going to simply lift and lower those hips. My knees are bent and my legs are stacked. Next up is a functional exercise called the sit to stand squat with no hands. We use a chair or a couch for this movement. See if you can get a chair where you're able to have that nice 90-degree bend in that knee. Come to the edge of that chair. Then press firmly into the feet to raise up and lower slowly, gently tapping the couch before raising again. This is a functional exercise strengthening the glutes and legs and teaching the core to support the spine. If you want to add on extra to this exercise, you can always grab a band, place it around those thighs, and then we're simply going to press into that band as we sit up, pressing against that band. Here's another great exercise for our legs, for our hips. We are going to come to our feet about hip width apart. Go ahead and squat down and simply step to the right, and then step to the left and the left. Keep going each direction. See if you can go 10 each way. If you want to add more, let's grab a band. So if you want, grab a band, place it around mid-thigh. And then again, squat down. I like to use prayer hands for balance. And then step and step and step the other way. Adding on to this, let's step back to the diagonal. So coming down into a squat, I'm going to step back diagonally with this right leg. But my left knee and that left foot are still facing forward. Then squat to the front, squat to the diagonal, squat to the front. Keep it going. When you've done maybe 10, 12, 15, go ahead and go the other way. But again, remember this front knee stays facing forward. Another great exercise for those legs, for those glutes that you can do anywhere practically is the curtsy lunge. I like to use a chair or a wall for balance. Come to the side of that support. The outside leg is simply going to come behind and back the supporting leg in a curtsy. And then tap out to the side. Start with a nice tall spine. Aim for 10 to 12 of these. And you can do 3 sets, rest in between. If you want to add more, let's grab a band. So I'm placing this band around my middle thigh. And again, coming to that support and coming down in a curtsy. So my knee and toe are going in the same direction in the supporting leg. Now let's work on those glutes. So let's come to the ground and we're going to just do a glute bridge. We're gonna come to our back, hands by our side, push into those heels to lift those glutes. Another variation for a glute bridge is to bring your feet into first position. So my heels will come together, my toes will be apart. Try it with me.